Hey!
Brenton, do you know what episode this is?
Is this episode 85?
You know, I don't know. But what I do know is that it's week 3 of our Exodus teaching
Yes!
series. Woo! Brenton, I'm a bit sore.
A bit sore?
From all of this traveling. I feel like...
yeah.
Brenton's an athlete.
Used to be.
Used to be, is still in my heart. Once an athlete, always an athlete.
You know what's great for when you're sore?
Oh, I would love to know.
Stretching. I've done lots of stretching in my time, lots of sports stretches. Could I show you a few?
I would love for you to. City kids, would you like to join along?
Come on, you can join us.
Let's do it. Okay.
You got to stand up.
All right.
Stand up. Oh, wait.
Oh,
okay, all right.
Good, all right.
This stretch is really good for basketball.
Okay,
Are you ready?
Yep.
You put your hands under your armpits.
Okay, we chicken wing.
And you flap like this.
Uh-huh.
And you go,
Caw! Caw! Caw!
that helps with your jump shot.
Yeah.
Okay, this one's really good for soccer.
Okay.
Ready? You kind of bend your knees just a little bit. Bend your knees just a little bit.
Uh-huh.
You put your hands on top of your head like this. And then you go,
yeah.
Okay, maybe one more?
Yeah, one more. I'm
Okay.
loving this.
This is a good one for swimming.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you know when you get in the water, you want to get in the water? Okay. So we go together like this. And breathe really fast. Perfect. Well done.
Brenton, you did brilliantly.
We should probably get to the episode and find out what's happening with the Israelites, right?
I think we should.
Let's do it. That's if you want to sink in the pool.
Oh, I wanted to do nothing more than that.
Hi, City Kids. We're journeying through the book of Exodus. Moses is a grown man by this point, and God is speaking to him through a burning bush in Exodus chapter 3, starting at verse 12. God said, "I will be with you. This will be the proof that I am sending you. You will lead the people out of Egypt. Then all of you will worship me on this mountain." Moses said to God, "When I go to the Israelites, I will say to them, 'The God of your ancestors sent me to you.' What if the people say, 'What's his name?' What should I tell them?" Then God said to Moses, "I am who I am. When you go to the people of Israel, tell them, 'I am sent me to you.'" God also said to Moses, "This is what you should tell the people. The Lord is the God of your ancestors, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob, and he sent me to you. This will always be my name. That is how people from now on will know me. Go and gather the elders and tell them this. The Lord, the God of your ancestors, has appeared to me. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob spoke to me and says, 'I care about you. I have seen what's happened to you in Egypt. I have decided that I will take you away from the troubles that you are suffering in Egypt. I will lead you to the land of the Canaanites, Hittites, Amorites, Perizzites, Hivites, and Jebusites. This land grows much food.'"
Hello, City Kids, and hey, Moses.
Hello.
You left us last week on the edge of our seats. We know God hears the cries of his people, and you've told us that God is going to send you to save them. But what happens next?
Well, it really is a great story, Jane, and if you thought last week was wild, just wait until you hear what I have to tell you today.
Crazier than a baby floating down the Nile.
Oh, absolutely, Jane. You see, our God is big, and sometimes He works in really big ways. Today I'm going to tell you a story of revelation, a story of how God revealed himself and his plan to me.
I can't wait.
You see, one day I was taking care of Jethro's sheep. And Jethro was the priest of Midian and also my father-in-law. And I led the sheep to the west side of the desert, and I came to Sinai, the mountain of God. And there, an angel of the Lord appeared to me in flames coming out of a burning bush.
Wait. Moses, you're gonna have to start again. So you saw a bush that was on fire, but the fire wasn't burning the bush?
Exactly, Zipporah.
And then you heard God speaking to you from the bush.
That's right. He called me. My name, Moses. Moses.
Goodness. Well, what did you say?
I said, here I am.
Well, that makes sense. Then what happened?
God told me to take off my shoes and I was standing on holy ground.
Were you scared?
Oh, absolutely, Zipporah. But I listened to what God said and had come to save his people. He said, go, bring my people, the Israelites, out of Egypt.
Wow.
But I've obviously made some pretty big mistakes, Zipporah. So I thought God must have had the wrong person. I told him that I'm not a great man.
Oh boy. Ooh.
Exactly. But God said he would be with me and said, I am who I am. And he told me to tell his people, I am sent me to you.
So did you say, all right, I'm ready to go?
Not quite. I wasn't sure if anyone would believe me, but God gave me signs to show them.
Signs?
Yes, Zipporah. He turned my staff into a snake. And then he gave me a sickness, but then he healed it. And then he turned water into blood.
Moses, that sounds incredible. But what are you gonna do? Whoa, those are some incredible signs. But Moses, what did you do?
I did what God told me to do, Jane. And I was really scared, and I wasn't sure if the Israelites would believe me. But they did.
Oh.
And I showed them the signs from God, and they believed.
That's amazing, Moses. And it's amazing that God revealed himself to you. A burning bush, wow.
Yeah, I agree. It was pretty incredible to encounter God in that way. But you see, there's a way you can too, Jane.
Oh?
You see, God revealed himself and his plan to me through a burning bush. But now, even better, we don't have to wait around for God to speak to us through a fire. God speaks to us through his word.
Oh, you're right. God has revealed himself to us through his word. And if we trust in God, the Holy Spirit lives in us, helping us to understand the Bible, his word, and understand the Lord. City Kids, this story just keeps getting better and better. God has heard the cries of his people, and he's going to send Moses to rescue them. I don't know about you, but I can't wait to see what happens next. So we're pretty excited to see you next week. But until then, keep trusting Jesus. Man, Brenton, Exodus just gets wilder and wilder.
It really does. It really does. We had the crazy birth story of Moses.
Like baby in a basket. Like the Pharaoh was telling the people to throw their babies in the Nile, but Moses' mother saved them.
Yeah, and then Moses has to flee Egypt because he thinks that he's gonna have someone chase after him.
Right, and Moses did make some pretty big mistakes, which I don't think we've ever made the mistake Moses made, but I can definitely relate to sinning and wanting to hide But Moses doesn't stay hidden the whole time.
No, he doesn't. He has this incredible encounter with God. A burning bush that doesn't go out.
I've never seen that.
Nuts. But how cool is it that even in that moment, we see God orchestrating everything, putting everything together.
Oh, absolutely.
For Moses to go on this journey with his people.
Absolutely. I feel like what we've seen so far is really just a story of God loving his people and a story of him rescuing and chasing after them. And we see that through Moses, and really beautifully we get to see that in our lives through Jesus.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
Oh, it's amazing. It's going to be an amazing series. I can't wait.
I am so excited. And we hope that you tune in next week to see what else happens. But Brendan, I think it's partly time for one of my favorite things.
What's that?
Worship.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Hey, everyone. everyone, Pastor Brenton here with you again to do some worship time. Now, one of the things I love about worship is that we get to have so much fun. We get to sing about the things that give us joy in Jesus. And this song is just such one of those songs. This song is called King of the Jungle by Colin Buchanan. I know you love it. I know you know it. But in case you don't, I've brought a friend along to help us sing. So, are you ready? All right, here we go. Who's the king of the jungle? Ooh, ooh. Who's the king of the sea? Wobble, wobble, bubble. Who's the king of the universe? And who's the king of me? I'll tell you. J-E-S-U-S. Yes, he's the king of me. He's the king of the universe, the jungle and the sea. Now, Jesus isn't just the king of the universe and the jungle. He's the king of lots of other animals too, I think. How about the elephant? You like elephants? I like elephants. Let's sing about that. Who's the king of the elephant? Who's the king of the sea? Bubble, bubble, bubble. Who's the king of the universe? And who's the king of me? I'll tell you. J-E-S-U-S. Yes, he's the king of me. He's the king of the universe, the elephant and the sea. How about the tiger? Yeah, let's do the tiger. Ready? Who's the king of the tiger? Rah! Who's the king of the sea? Wubble, wubble, wubble. Who's the king of the universe? And who's the king of me? I'll tell you. J-E-S-U-S. Yes, he's the king of me. He's the king of the universe, the tiger and the sea. One more time, here we go. Who's the king of the jungle? Ooh, ooh. Who's the king of the sea? Bubble, wubble, wubble. Who's the king of the universe? And who's the king of me? I'll tell you. J-E-S-U-S. Yes, he's the king of me. He's the king of the universe. He's the king of the elephant. He's the king of the tiger. He's the king of you and me.